Watch this cake go from simple blank canvas to a beautiful, stunningly decorated cake. In this video, you will learn buttercream piping, applying your fondant topping, and all that finishing touches that bring your cake to life. Let's get decorating. This is going to be fun. You're going to learn how to create a cake masterpiece. So this is my cake canvas. I've stacked the cake. I've done the crumb coating. I have videos that will show you how to get to the stage. So don't worry, I've got you covered. We're going to start off with applying the fondant topper. Now we've made this earlier and I have a full tutorial that shows you exactly how to make your own fondant topper. So do watch it. You see that I added some buttercream to the top of the cake. This is going to essentially be like the glue. It's going to stick the fondant in place. And I'm gently lifting the fondant and I'm going to place it on there. Make sure it's nicely centered in the middle or it is where you want it to be. And then just gently press it down to stick it to your cake. Be careful not to indent the fondant or mess it up. If it's not in the right place, gently slide it, move it about until you are happy. I'm working with American buttercream, which is my favorite buttercream because it's super easy to make, especially if you are a cake decorating beginner or if you want an easy buttercream recipe. That is my go-to recipe. The link for my American buttercream masterclass will be showing up on the screen and in your description section, so do check it out. I'm coloring it pink. I'm using gel food coloring. Again, if you're not clear on the different types of food colorings, I've got a tutorial for you. Link will be up on the screen and in the description section. So I've colored it and this is the mark of a cake decorator. Your hands don't stay clean for long. Not to worry, just make sure you keep washing your hands, keeping it clean, hygiene first all the time. So I filled up my piping bag. I'm using a 6B Wilton piping tip and I'm going to be piping spiral. So you see, I'm squeezing and I'm gently lifting the tip off the cake and I'm going in a circular pattern, just nice and slowly. Now, my turntable was taking on a life on its own and moving on its own because I should have been actually controlling the turntable and at the same time piping and gently turning the turntable. This step is much easier if you have a turntable. If you don't worry, you can just gently pipe and then move the cake as you go. So you keep going. At some point, your grip on the piping bag will slip. Make sure that you stop at the end of a swirl, regrip, retighten, and keep going. You don't have to rush this process. Slow and steady is the name of the game. And you want to make sure that you are squeezing the same consistency so that you get swirls that are nice and even. So go slowly until you have created a swirl that goes all the way round of your cake. If you are enjoying this video, I have loads more tutorials for you that will take you from a newbie cake decorator to a pro home bakers. So do check my channel out and subscribe. I post lots of videos every week, so you don't want to miss out. So hit the subscribe button. And there we have it. Look at that. The cake is starting to look beautiful already. But there's more. We don't do simple. We like our cakes to look stunning and extra. And next, I'm just going to decorate the side of the cake using some fondant shapes. So you want something that's going to act like a glue to stick your fondant onto your cake. You already have buttercream, so you can use that. Buttercream will set and stick your fondant to the cake. Now watch closely. Something happened to my cake as I was decorating. Can you see? I smudged, oh my goodness, I smudged the buttercream with my arm and messed up my beautiful piping. Now I've put this video part in and not taken it out to show you that these things happened, but do not despair. It can be rectified. So what I did was I just gently used a knife to just remove the smudged buttercream. So do this gently. You just want to take the bit that's been messed up. Careful not to get it on the side of the cake. Don't despair, just pipe again. So you see, I recreated and re-added the swirls and crisis averted. So these sort of things happen when you're decorating your cake. It happens to even pro bakers. Don't panic, think on your feet, rectify it, and get on with your cake decorating. Okay, now that that mishap was sorted out, I continued with sticking on the rest of the fondant onto my cake in the desired design. Once that is done, once you're happy with the placing of your fondant, you can start to see that the cake is already looking like a masterpiece. But again, we are not going to stop there. We want to add the finishing touches. Those are those little decorations that just really, really make your cake stand out and look great. Silk flowers are an easy, stunning way to decorate your cakes. So you just place them into your cake. Make sure that you wash the stem before you use so that it's nice and clean and doesn't contain any debris. You can also use different types of cake toppers. So this is a paper cake topper in my colored theme. I'm just using some lollipop sticks to attach it to the cake and put some finishing touches. So, home bakers, we have taken a blank, simple cake. We have jazzed it up with buttercream piping, with fondant shapes, and we have created a stunning cake. Now that you've watched this video, I have no doubt that you will be able to create beautiful, stunning cakes like this. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, anything that gets you stuck, you're not really sure, help is always at hand with Dr. Mummy Cakes. Just drop me a comment in the comment section. I will reply.